set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Play action. Now Trubisky. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Von.
Personal foul. Second tackle. Defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
That's caught inside the 20. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Trubisky to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, Trubisky. Floating one, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Mixon on the draw, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 41, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 29, Burrow. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they should back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Here's Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets. His tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
11.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Burrow going to keep it himself. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it.
Here we go.
Keep the feet in bounds. Second down and goal. Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They go play action. Trubisky. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. be easy here after that sack. Now you got Trubisky and the Steelers facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Being chased out left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes or their athletic ability.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow, slant pass to Boyd. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
We're going to just keep this line on a loop because we say it so often. 1st down, Tyler Boyd. He's thriving in a high-volume role for the Cincinnati Bengals, averaging almost 80 catches and 950 yards a season over the last 4.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Again, it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go!
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On 2nd down, this is Harris. When limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Trubisky now to throw on third down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run again with Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now it's Trubisky. It's incomplete to Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Now Trubisky. And the catch made by Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Trubisky's throw here taken in by Boykin. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. And returning right back to Boykin. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Trubisky to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd and goal, Trubisky. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday night of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Back to Mixon on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Going to keep it on the sneak, and he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Mixing up the middle, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
11 MT pace. 11 MT pace. 11 mighty. 11
from the 38, Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Mixon with a first down carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Out to his left. Oh, great grab by Chase. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mixon. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To Mixon on the check down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. To return is Taylor. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals take over first and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They'll run again with Perine. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this down to the 33. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's a give to Mixon. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL and teams can... this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing here, Trubisky. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Pirine. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, here's Pirine. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Trubisky. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Harris running straight ahead. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Now a carry for Pirine. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll run it here with Pirine. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Taking it about the 1.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Now Trubisky on first down.
Pass complete to Harris.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. You can almost feel Trubisky saying, let's get to the line and hurry up.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
First down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple of plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky.
He'll drop it underneath here to Snell. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
From the 17, Trubisky.
He finds Pickens over.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here.
Here we go.
And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A-game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well have told their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So for the Bengals, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.